Welcome back to the Barca Breakdown. My name is Yusuf, and I'm here with my co-host Adam.
Hey, Yus.
Don't give me that.
I don't want to do this
trash.
video, man. Because the Di Maria and Lewandowski news, very good. The first topic here, not what I want to hear, not what our loyal listener Francis Jefferson wants either. Because it's about Dembele again. You know, I don't think we need to follow the rumor mill as it goes throughout the season, but the things are not looking good, guys, for Dembouz coming back, unfortunately. It's looking like Chelsea are now in the pole position to take him. There are reports that the Barca board doesn't even want to continue negotiating because they
this is bull, man.
Wow.
I can't believe it. After a whole year, you're going to continue, but I just want to say, after a whole year of this whole debacle of trying to get a contract and Dembele playing and not playing and everything, this is what we're left with, man?
Well, I mean, we knew in the winter, right? Like this is like a bad breakup where you're like, well, at least we had the moments of love. You know, you don't look at the negative. But in the winter, when he didn't sign an extension and we knew he could walk free this summer, it was basically like, okay, sign up, say your goodbyes to Dembele. He's gone. We might not even play him, right? And the fact that we did play him and Xavi got a good performances out of him, you know, especially in like February and March, that was something I guess we can savor, but it doesn't surprise me, man. I mean, if he didn't sign the contract in the winter, it's not like our position in terms of how much money we could offer him was going to get a lot better. And, you know, at the end of the day, having him perform and showing what he could do over the last few months, it did bring on more suitors, it seems like, than were there in the wintertime, right? Because we had tried to trade him and offload him to another team to get some value, and no one wanted him. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens here. Chelsea, I could actually see them using him pretty well, and they're a team who I feel like needs a little bit more firepower up front, so he would be a good fit. PSG, who are the other big team, I mean, of course, Dembele is French, and so that's a big draw for him, but I don't know exactly if PSG need him, to be honest with you. So all I'll leave the Dembele talk with is I hope he stays. You know, I'm not one of those people who's kind of always negative about Dembele. I do think he has a lot of redeeming qualities, and at times he was the only player on our team who had that it factor I've been talking about for months that could, you know, single-handedly create offense. And we saw how much worse, especially after his first few games, Traore was in that right wing spot. So hope he stays.
Sure.
Use any final thoughts about Dembele?
Man, I just really I would really wish he just took charge and was like, "Hey, I'm just going to make a contract with Barcelona, bypass his agent somehow, and just take the reins on his own future," because this is really depressing, and I don't want to have to sell Frankie de Jong to keep Dembele. I don't want to have to get a CVC injection just to pay Dembele what he thinks he's worth. That's all I'm going to say. I'm upset in general. I really was hoping that he would be here for years to come, because we also lost Messi for free, and I said this in the last video, and it's just frustrating, man.
Well, let's go to Lewandowski. Again, not a huge amount of news, but today Lewandowski had what I think of as the most overt description of his desire to come to Barca. He comes out in the press and he confirms he's only intention to accept Barca as of today. He said no other offers were even considered by me other than that of Barcelona. And he had like a sappy little message saying that I want to leave Bayern. That's clear. He said something along the lines of like, I've lost emotion in the game because I don't know, something happened at Bayern. He no longer has that deep desire to play for them. So that's good news on the Lewandowski front. I think the final news we have to break is Angel Di Maria, right? He's been playing with international team Argentina, and apparently an old friend of ours, the greatest player of all time, the 5 goals against Estonia. If he played against European teams for World Cup qualifying, he would have 200 international goals. Lionel Messi has been playing agent for us once again. It's said that Di Maria and his family are seduced by conversations with Messi, and they had a lot of talks in Rosario, and now Messi has recommended Di Maria to join FC Barcelona. And Di Maria is 34 years old. He doesn't have that many good years left in him. He has some injury problems, but if we can get him kind of like Aubameyang or even Sergio Aguero on low wages for, you know, a 1-year contract, I'm more than happy to see him. I was ecstatic like no other when he scored that goal against Brazil in the Copa America finals that you missed. And, you know, Di Maria overall has been, you know, some high moments, I think, for Argentina in the last year. And so I think he could do some stuff for us, some good offense.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to have a roster of players that we can inject into a game at times because I feel like every time we watch these Champions League games, a team's struggling and they're able to make some adjustments, switching players up to create something in the game. And I feel like we really do lack that sometimes, especially after the winter transfer when we were doing so good, beating Real Madrid 4-0. I think we had at that time we had a good just run of players being able to because we had so much new stuff going on. But now I feel like we just kind of, too many players are injured. We don't have a huge roster to put in, right? We saw some games with Oscar Mingueza, and I'm like, kill me. What are we going to get out of this, you know? And so, having Di Maria, very experienced, very good player, even if he's 35, it's 1 year contract. I'll take that.
Even if he's a former Madridista, right? He was there for, I think, the Decima. He missed, I think, the World Cup final so he could be healthy for Real Madrid, which is also a pain in my life. But I know what you're saying, right? We've become a little predictable, and Angel Di Maria definitely is someone who throws in unpredictable movements and scoring and passing abilities. I also think it's become clear that Rafinha from Leeds is not coming because of how much money he's going to cost now that they didn't get relegated. So, we need more wingers, especially if we lose Dembele. Abde is not going to be the guy to slot in if we somehow keep Traore and get rid of Gomes to Wolves. I don't think Traore is like an out-and-out starter every game. So it just gives us more flexibility, like you're saying, and I think that's something we can appreciate. And, let us know in the comments what you think about Dembele leaving, about Lewandowski, about Angel Di Maria coming, because we want to hear your thoughts as we navigate this crazy summer transfer window. So let us know. Have a nice week. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, guys.